Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. Keep in mind this message is for any Aquarius placement you want to check in on, including but not limited to your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. Maybe you want to take a look at the astrological house that Aquarius is in your natal chart. It doesn't matter, you are welcome here, as are the cross watchers. So with all that in mind, let's go ahead and get into the reading. Now, do keep in mind, if you do happen to see this message after the 4th week of July 2022, it's okay. It just means you were meant to hear this message at a later time. All right, spiritual team, what is the overall energy for the next 7 days for my Aquariuses? What is the overall energy for the next 7 days for my Aquariuses? All right, let's take a look. All right, oh, we have happiness. All right, I like to see that. And at the bottom of the deck, we have ghost. Okay. Are we happy we ghosted someone or something? Maybe that was what we needed. I say that like I'm an Aquarius. I am not. Okay, let's get into these messages. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? Let's take a look. All right, we have the Six of Wands reversed, Page of Wands reversed, the World reversed, Seven of Swords reversed, and at the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. All right, so with the World card, we do have some Capricorn energy here. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles reversed, like I said, Death in reverse, Scorpio energy, Four of Swords reversed, and Knight of Swords reversed. Wow, all reversals. That's rare. All right, what is going on here, Aquariuses? Something has you up at night or thinking a lot. All right, I do see some contemplation about maybe difficulty in producing the change that you want to see in your life. Maybe there is something that just really has you boggled as to why it is you're not making the progress you want to make. Maybe this has to do with something pertaining to dependence, over-dependence on someone or something. Okay, especially with the Nine of Pentacles being in the reverse. When it's in the upright, it typically talks about, you know, being independent, self-sufficient, and all of that. Death talks about major changes or shifts or some sort of ending, and so does the World card, funny enough. But this talks about something like kind of halfway through the journey, because the World card is the last card of the major arcana and Death is only card number 13. So this talks about something towards the middle of this journey that has had kind of a tough time here. Maybe something to do with like your own perspective, thought processes, ideas, limiting beliefs, things like that. Maybe you feel like you aren't capable of being self-sufficient. I don't know. Or like maybe you don't feel like you would be good at being self-sufficient at this point in time. Maybe you feel like you're not ready. I feel like Spirit is saying you need to kind of get out of that. You may be lying to yourself a little bit here, or maybe someone is saying things to you that aren't completely true that make you feel like you're not able to do what it is you think you want to do. I hope that makes sense. Let's get into these cards here. With the Seven of Swords in the reverse off the bat, this feels like the revealing of some sort of truth, whether this is coming from someone else or coming from within you. I do almost get the feeling that this is like a revelation of something about yourself though. Okay, you may have been extremely frustrated with some setbacks, some things that haven't really quite been going your way. Again, it just feels like you're kind of in this place where you're not able to completely move on and move forward. There's something that needs to be addressed here. Okay, whether that is something you believe about yourself, the world around you, your capabilities, whatever it is, feels like something needs to be addressed before you can completely close out this chapter of your life or close out this lesson. Okay, With the Page of Wands reversed, this feels like it could have something to do with a person or situation again, but this also could be an aspect of yourself, and I'm getting more of like an aspect of yourself. So maybe you just have your hands in too many pots. Okay, that's usually the most common message with the Page of Wands in reverse. You're scattered, you're trying to do too much at one time. And that's not allowing you to completely focus on one aspect of something or just one thing in particular that you really should be focusing on or putting your all into at this time. This could also talk about someone who maybe you're dating that isn't really focused on one person or thing at a time. So if you're dating, maybe this person is just out and about in the dating pool, you know, swiping on Tinder on the daily. Like they're all about their options right now. Okay, and this may be also like the type of person that you tend to attract, and maybe that's why you've been having such trouble in your dating life. Okay. I just heard a very interesting message. For some of you guys, you may, oh wow, I don't like delivering messages like this, but some of you, okay, take what resonates. If it's not the message for you, it's not for you. But some of you may have a dependence on like the idea of like a happy ending. It's supposed to go a very certain way. You meet someone, you date them, you fall in love, happily ever after, right? Spirit is saying that's not necessarily the case for all of us. Some people are fortunate to, you know, have that path and it's very easy and simple. For some people, it's a little different. You know, all of our paths look different. I am no exception. I was not fortunate enough to just find someone at a young age, marry them, and live happily ever after. But, you know, that's just my path and I've learned to accept it. So maybe for some of you, that is also your path. Okay, take what resonates. But I do think like maybe it's the way that you're looking at something that is kind of limiting the way that you either perceive happiness or attract happiness. I'm not sure which is which, but it feels like maybe it's your perception of happiness as well. And like what happiness actually means to you, what it looks like to you. Does that make sense? So there maybe there's a little bit of an adjustment needed in terms of like how you perceive that, or like how you look at your life currently, and how do I put that? Are happy with where you're at now, kind of enjoying where you're at now, enjoying a little bit more of an explorative aspect to this, or again, just learning to attract the types of people that you want in your life or situations that you want in your life that actually will make you happy. Are we cutting these people off as soon as we know, like, okay, this isn't exactly the type of person I want for my future or the type of situation I want for my future? Or are we just trying to hold on for dear life to someone that doesn't want to be held on to because we feel like this is the person I want to be with? Or, you know, I've already started putting my time and energy into somebody and I don't want to move on. Like, I don't want to change, you know, what I have here, or I expect them to meet me and my expectations. Very interesting message, very particular message for somebody out there. Again, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the Oracle deck section of the reading, though. We do have a new moon in Leo coming up this week, so I wanted to take a look at the Moonology Manifestation Oracle deck to see what messages I could get for you guys. Spiritual team, what additional messages, advice, or encouragement do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? All right. Okay. We have first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck. Okay. I also heard if you are feeling unhappy with where you're at now, you're only going to keep attracting what it is that you are, pouring negative energy into. The universe sends us more. It's kind of weird how it works. It's like what we put our energy and focus into, whether that's negative or positive, is what the universe sends more of our way. So if you're unhappy with something and you just constantly think about it and you're like complaining about it and you're just pouring all this energy into it, whether consciously or subconsciously, the universe is going to continue to feed you whatever that is. So maybe this week work on pouring more of your energy into the positive things that you want in your life, or focusing more on what it is that you have in your life that does make you happy. That way the universe will send you more of that, okay? Believe in your good luck, believe in the happiness and positive things that are coming to you in your life, and believe in the positive things that you already have in your life. At the bottom of the deck, we have the first quarter moon in Scorpio. Release your blocks. Yeah, there's a hang up here somewhere for you guys. There's a mental hang up here for you guys. Very interesting. And I picked up on that really early on at the bottom of the deck. There's something that's been holding you back. Maybe it's just the way that you perceive your life right now and where you're at. All right, let's take a look at the last deck of the reading. Now, keep in mind, whatever messages come up from this deck could be related, could be completely unrelated to what we've been talking about so far. It's just additional things you need to know for the next 7 days. Spiritual team, what additional messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? Excuse me. All right, spiritual team, what additional messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? What additional messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? All right, let's take a look. We have the Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Okay, this could be someone else. Maybe this is you. I don't know. Take what resonates. Okay, this could be the person that you're dating. We also got the Gong, an exciting event. Oh, okay. Okay, well, maybe that's kind of where some of this happiness is. It's like maybe it's the realization and then learning to like put yourself in that mindset, and then you find something that you can enjoy this week. That feels exciting, that makes you feel like you're becoming that new person that you have realized you want to be moving forward. Let's take a look at the bottom of each of these piles. This one says the barking dog, advice from a friend. Oh, maybe you guys could be getting this realization from a friend of yours as well. It's like a little chat, a little, I don't want to say venting session, but maybe a little like friend therapy session. At the bottom of this pile, we also have the month of April. Interesting. So April could be important to you, the most recent month of April. Maybe this was someone that you met back in April. Maybe this is referring also to who's in April. I think it's Taurus. No. Yeah, Aries and Taurus. Okay, so maybe you're involved with an Aries or Taurus energy somewhere, or maybe you have strong Aries Taurus in your chart. But honestly, Aquariuses, I think this is all I'm seeing for you guys. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Instagram, TikTok, and I have a blog. All that info is below in the description box on how to find me, as is my website if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.